Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Creating with Clarity. In today's video, I'm going to do another pick a card reading. The topic is what should you focus on within the next 7 days or the upcoming week. This reading is timeless. At the moment that I'm recording, we just entered the new moon in Gemini. So if you have been setting intentions for the new moon or some kind of releasing ritual that you have been doing, this reading most likely will be kind of a support for you for the next 7 days in regards to the intention that you have been setting. So I've been picking 3 cards from the Muse Tarot card deck, which is the 4 of Emotions, which equals the 4 of Cups, the 5 of Inspirations, the 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Voices, which equals the 6 of Swords in the classical Rider-Waite tarot deck. So I will give you a moment to reflect, and maybe you feel drawn to a certain number or colors. So for group number 1, that shows the 4 of Emotions, which equals the 4 of Cups. Let's see what you should focus on within the next 7 days, and pardon, which energies are going to support you. So let me shuffle right away. So in order to clarify for me, I'm going to use pardon, what the heck? I'm going to use some advice cards to get a clarifying information. Okay. So what I can see right away, which is actually pretty good, which corresponds pretty nice with the 4 of Cups or the 4 of Emotions that you have been picked. And we have here, just let me show you. We have the Strength, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. And as advice cards, you have, wait a moment. Can you see this? Be creative, get out of your head, and meeting friends. Of course, we are in kind of a quarantine, depending on which country you're living. Here in Germany, actually, it like loosens up a little bit. This is kind of a recommendation for you to socialize a little bit, and in order to allow a little bit fresh air into your head. So with the Strength card, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, what I pick up from that is that about your current situation, you seem to be kind of stuck mentally, or it's your recent past, or in your recent past you've been a little bit stuck. The point here is that due to the fact that you picked up the 4 of Cups, you've been advised to get clear on what you want. Okay, so the point is, and which obviously is a little bit controversial if we have here get out of your head. It seems like that, but it isn't really. So the point in this, with the 4 of Pentacles, I see that you're kind of probably holding on to something, maybe it is a belief, maybe it is a habit, um, but this might be simply due to the fact that you are constantly inside of your head. With the Four of Cups, um, the advice that you should get clear on what you want, and in order to get some kind of motivation for a change, um, being creative is actually a very beautiful way in order to get out of your head. So when you're clinging on to something very, very hard or very, very strong, it is pretty tricky actually to come to a conclusion about what it is that you want. So um, this is actually classic the law of attraction. When you are trying so hard, the goal that you want to achieve, you are actually pushing it away in the same moment. So the recommendation is get creative. For example, draw something or socialize a little bit. Have a nice phone call, or I don't know, a video call, or watch funny videos. This is actually something that helps me. I'm watching cat and dog videos. I mean, do what brings fun into your life, okay? In order for you to get out of your head. That's it. And it helps. And it absolutely helps. It helps me every time. You know, you sometimes you're coming to a point where you're so stuck that you feel like you cannot move forward or backwards. I mean, it's like you're kind of drowning yourself, or you feel like drowned in your mental clutter, and this clutter and these mental restrictions, they are not going to loosen up when you don't do something that is completely different than what you usually do. For example, me, I have been going out, moving a bit. I've been doing some of my creative projects. Homeschooling is cool. No, it isn't, but it is a must. So, I mean, do something that that absolutely takes you away from the topic that you're pondering on and that you want to reach a solution for, but you're not going to reach a solution for something if you are constantly in it and you don't allow yourself to relax. Meditation is a really good way for you to free yourself a little bit from mental clutter. You know, the point is that when you meditate, you allow inspiration to enter your mind and your life. So I would like to pull some other oracle cards. And afterwards, I'm going to pull some cards to see which energies are going to support you within the next 7 days in order for you to get out of your head and finally coming to a conclusion what it is that you want. Because with the Ace of Pentacles, you will, as soon as you are able to let go of what you are clinging onto, you will be able to get some intuitive hits, or maybe you are going to get a job offer. Ace of Pentacles is actually about like the foundation of something. Okay, you're planting the seeds for something in your material world or your inner security to blossom and to sprout. So just let me check what I can get from some oracle cards, some additional informations for you. Oh yeah, what I would actually recommend you is gratitude. I don't know, write down what you're grateful for. It absolutely supports your mindfulness. Focus on something else. I don't know, go out, have a walk in the park if this is possible for you, but I believe right now it is possible. They are not so strict with the quarantine stuff. So if it is possible for you, go out, go out for a walk, watch the birds, watch the ducks, go to the lake. If possible, if you are living in a hemisphere where it's warm, walk on grass, put yourself, not put yourself, let your feet touch the ground in order for you to ground yourself. Because the point is, when you're too much in your head, this is like remembering like the suit of swords, which is all about your mental state. Grounding is very important. Of course, you can do this through meditation, but you can also do it like going out, maybe sitting beside water, a lake or a river, whatever, the sea. This is also going to help you to get in flow and ground yourself. So let's see which cards are jumping out. Yes. Okay. Okay, those cards are in German. It's written Langmut, which is actually in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, in the English version or in the original version, I believe. It is what was it? It is go the distance, or go the distance. I believe it is like that. Which actually, when you take a closer look at the picture, you can see that this cheetah is almost there. Okay, so what I believe that you're in right now is like the some things, some residue, mental residue of old belief systems or habits that you just want to release, and you're very close. And yeah, I know it's like, digging for gold. The last 5 feet are the hardest. So have patience with yourself. Let's see if there's another oracle card for you. Happy, happy, yeah. Which absolutely resonate with those two cards. Being creative, meeting friends, socializing, be happy. Do something that makes fun. Get out of your head. Do something that really brings you joy, that ignites your passion. Be creative. So let's have a look. Oh, absolutely. Inner knowing. Inner knowing. So I would like to draw. I would like to draw some of those cards. You have been like kind of writing down some. It's not a topic. It's like some words that could give me kind of a hint in which direction this inner knowing or inner truth goes. Now I got it. Okay, so epiphany. Yeah, inner knowing, epiphany. So again, get out of your head. Otherwise, you're not going to get an epiphany about what it is that you should do, or about what it is, or how you can reach the goal that you want to reach. I've had this a lot of times. Absolutely, absolutely. And just what jumped into into my eyes. I don't know. This is the card. This card has the number 14. which adds to a 5. 5 is about life path, changes, travel, movement. Yeah, I believe this. The point is that I absolutely know that it is sometimes tricky to have that much patience, but it is absolutely worth it. And this time now is asking you to have strength and tame this what is inside of you in order to come to a solution in regards to what you would like to reach. Yeah, just let me check. I would like to know which energies are going to support you. I will use my Monology deck, Oracle deck, to check if there's something. What I believe is going to support you is that you are going to have the strength to move on from whatever you want to move on, or from whatever you want to free yourself. Okay, we have full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. And we have full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. So what I believe is working in your favor is that you are going to have the patience in order to walk this last mile. It feels to me that you are absolutely, you are going to be motivated, which is actually the Four of Cups, the Four of Emotions that you have been picking. You know what you want to go for it, but at the moment it's like you are like so stuck in your head that you cannot move forward. And it is most of the time like these last steps that are the hardest, but you're almost there. You're almost there. And what you're going to have, which energies are going absolutely to support you within the next 7 days, is that you are very motivated to get through this, and that you absolutely know towards what you are working. And the thing is, the Four of Cups is also about solving problems. So probably you are going to have in the moment that you allow yourself to take a step back from the situation, you're going to have this epiphany, and you're going to know what to do in order to, you will have this, because you have this inner knowing, you already have it, you just need to allow it to come up. This is the point. So this and this actually works so beautiful together. Can you see it? It's time to release negativity and happy. This is the German version for happy, and the wisdom of the Oracle deck. So and the full moon in Cancer speaks about a personal a personal issue reaches resolution. So keep on moving. You are absolutely on the right path, and you have the courage and the motivation in order to reach what you want to reach. And you are a go-getter. This is something that it really looks like you are absolutely a go-getter. So be patient with yourself. Only to wrap it up, be patient with yourself. Do something creative, ground yourself, meditate, go out, socialize, get out of your head. Just get out of your head. I know it's sometimes it feels like, yeah, but what if it's just running away from me? No, it is not. It is not. Everything is always working out, best case scenario. This is actually a very beautiful mantra. So yeah, if you like this reading and you appreciate my content, feel free to like and subscribe. And if there is anything you would like to share, just leave it down in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video. So let's get over to pile number 2 with the 5 of inspiration, the 5 of wands. So let me quickly give this deck a shuffle, and let's see what you should be focused on in the upcoming 7 days. We have the Lovers. Doesn't necessarily need to relate to the love situation. The Lovers are also about being aligned with your feminine and masculine energy. 3 of Pentacles. And again, I already see with the 3 of Pentacles, beautifully aligns with the card you have been choosing, the 5 of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, so I don't know, somehow could it be that there is a theme, because the first pile is like got kind of the same. So if you feel drawn to pile number 1, but let's have a look. So you have the Lovers, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Looks like work, looks like collaboration, looks like showing your talents and skills in order to plant seeds for material success. Looks like it, but just let's have a look. So we have inner child healing, we have workout, inner child healing, workout, and get the job done. Can you see it? What I see now, I will continue pulling some other cards, but so there might be something that you want to achieve. Maybe there's a project you're currently working on. You will probably maybe be able to show your skills, not only with them, with the 3 of Pentacles, but also with the 5 of Wands. Because the 5 of Wands is about challenges, showing your skills, competition, and the Ace of Pentacles is actually, for me, about planting the seeds for material success, or for security, or getting a job offer, or something for you that you're going to have an opportunity to grow. So your advice here is in the Lover's card, and of course in the Three of Pentacles, in order to create the Ace of Pentacles or attract the Ace of Pentacles. So the Lover's card in this case is, to me, absolutely about getting in alignment. Your inner feminine and masculine energies are probably not in alignment, which is also indicated by inner child healing and workout. So what I would suggest now, what I see actually is the reason why you have here the workout card. This is what I would consider a masculine energy. Okay, so you're probably very much in your feminine, in your intuition, inside of your emotional clutter, mental clutter. Okay, and the point is, you want to get you want to get the job done, but probably there's something that is keeping you back, or that is keeping you away from from the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, which is accepting the challenge and go and get it, and show your skills. You know, this whole action part, which is actually the masculine energy. So I would like to pull some more advice cards. Okay. Here it's written down: drink more water and work out. The point is that when you're drinking, when you hydrate yourself very good, the energies inside of your physical body are able to flow more fluently. Okay, which also help you to feel rejuvenated, nourished, and you will be able to think more clearly and act better. Of course, you know, drinking water is important. Everybody knows that. So the point in workout is almost the same, because energy flows when you are moving. Okay. Also, when you work out, you are releasing hormones that are making you happy. So for this, there was another card, and I haven't saw it. Get out of your head. So actually, as I said, get out of your head. Do something. Integrate some action-oriented things in your daily life within the next 7 days, in order for you to be able, you know, I think this is actually the whole new moon in Gemini thing that we are currently in. I know this reading is timeless, but at the moment we have the new moon in Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. We are in our head. Gemini is about, you know, the twins. We are like torn from the left to the right. It's relatable. You know, I absolutely understand that you are feeling like that. So let's check on some oracle cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. This deck is in German, but we don't care. I know how to translate, I believe. So let's check if there's anything more. Zwischenwelt, I mean, actually the picture says it all. You are torn between two things. It's not that you are literally between two things. It is like, it is a transition that you are transitioning from maybe do one job to the other, or you are transitioning into, maybe you want to maybe there's you have some kind of a side hustle, and you are transitioning from your full-time job and want to live your side hustle like completely. What is this from grammar? What I wanted to say is actually that maybe you are currently in a transition phase from one job to the other, or something that is usually not what you have been learning, or when you went to school, and now you want to do something completely different. Of course, the transition might be sometimes a little bit bumpy. Sometimes it's a bumpy ride, yeah. And all of this retrograde season that we are in is actually actually supports us, because we are kind of recalibrating and reconsidering things that we might have once started, and now we are like about to finally get the job done. So let's see if there's anything else. Okay, no. So I do have here Treasure Island. This looks like an outcome. Okay. So in order for you to do the transition to, wait, here it's gray and here it's colorful, so this fits most. So in order for you to transition to your personal treasure island, it is for you important getting into alignment. And getting into alignment is actually, I think I say this always. Maybe I say this a little bit too often, but I cannot stress this enough. Meditate, ground yourself. Grounding yourself. When you're too much in your head, ground yourself. Really, absolutely. So just let me check if there's a card from my Moonology deck that is gonna give us some more insights about the next 7 days, or something that you should be working on, or something that is going to work in your favor within the next 7 days. Oh, this is so beautiful. A new start is coming. So, Treasure Island. The point is, I would like to recommend you something, okay? Because of this card, because the point is that the Lover's card advises you to get into alignment with who you really are, okay? And in order to get there, healing your inner child is very important. So I want to tell you something about inner child healing. What absolutely helped me. I don't know what you have been going through, but what really helps is there are some skills, okay? The first one is, and I think Master Sri Akarshana, he is having a YouTube channel. I got this inspiration from him. So imagine yourself meeting yourself or your younger self at the age when you were about like between 5 and 8, okay, somewhere in the range, because this is actually um, the first um, the first 5 to 7 years are extremely important. This is like the socialization phase that we are going through in the first 7 years. So whatever had happened in these first 7 to 8 years, of course ongoing also if you had a hard youth or something like that. But um, when you meet this child at this age, imagine yourself, I don't know, stepping into your old your room that you have had when you were a child, having conversations with your inner child. At first, it might seem a little bit strange, but this absolutely helps. With the time, you will be able to have real, I mean, not real, but to have conversations with your inner child. Um, your inner child is going to answer you what is weighing like heavy on their heart. You're going to know, you know, the point is that the things that your parents um, couldn't give you, you have to give yourself. This is also a very important point in the inner child healing. We cannot, of course we can, but it doesn't help when we blame our parents our whole life for where we are at the moment. I mean, one day you are going to be a grown up. And this is actually the point where one need to realize that we are the creator of our own world. So the next point that I really want to mention is that our parents did what they were capable of doing, point blank period. And I really mean each and every one of us, because our parents also, they not just our parents, I mean everybody is can only act from the point that he is at the moment. Okay, so if for example you haven't had parents that were like empathic with you, or haven't been supporting you, you have to do this now. You, I mean, you cannot blame um, you cannot blame others for where you are at the moment. This is the most important thing. So in order for you to heal your inner child, you can do this. You can like maybe in a daily meditation, 15 minutes is okay. If it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes is pretty cool. But if you can achieve a 15 minutes meditation, it would be pretty cool. So in your meditation, maybe revisit uh, or visit your inner child and have a small conversation with him, or just take him or her in your arms. They need it. They absolutely need it. And it is absolutely worth these 15 minutes. The next point, what I would absolutely recommend is this absolutely helped me. So, for example, Shonetta's Divine Tarot, or Shonetta from Shonetta's Divine Tarot, inspired me to do these things. So, if you have had a traumatic childhood, or if it doesn't need to be your childhood, okay, but sometimes we want to get rid of um, these old belief systems, and writing a letter to those that you have felt betrayed of by, that you've been feeling betrayed by, and or that you have felt like they left you out, or people that maybe have been mobbing you, or anything where you feel, where you've been feeling like you absolutely deserve better. it is not necessary to have a face-to-face talk with them. It is only for your inner child in order to heal. Writing this letter and speaking your truth. For example, maybe you have had parents that have been abusive, or maybe you have had grandparents that have been abusive. It really doesn't matter. Maybe you have friends that are mentally or physically abusive. It doesn't matter who it is. But in order for your inner child to stand behind them and demonstrating, standing behind them or in front of them, write this letter and say, "Hey, dear so and so, I wish that you have supported me more, or I've been expecting you as my father or my mother or my uncle to support me more and when I was younger," something like that. And I mean, really, tabula rasa, clear everything, clear the whole table, write it everything down, and after that burn it. You can do this several times if you need it, but it is time to let the past in the past, because in order for you to accept the challenge, you absolutely, and getting this Ace of Pentacles, you need to be in alignment. And this is it is tricky to reach those higher goals, and they seem to be high, if you're not aligned, if you are not centered, grounded, a calm mind, and forgive yourself and others. This is very important. So I believe that's all. Thank you for watching. If you like this reading, please feel free to comment. And if you would like to see more of my readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So let's move on to pile number 3 with the 6 of Swords. So pile number 3, the 6 of Swords. Let's see, what should you be focusing on within the next 7 days, the upcoming week, and which energies are going to support you the next 7 days. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Tower. 4 of Wands. Wow. Okay. So I will straight away shuffle some advice cards. Nutrition. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands, the Tower, and the 4 of Wands. Pretty much Wands. So just let me check. Wow, I need a clarifier. So for advice cards, we have drink more water, express your feelings, nutrition, and mother yourself. Okay, to me, if I'm having a look at the 6 of Voices, which equals the 6 of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, that is talking about that there are some results coming up on the horizon, or that there's some progress that needs to be made, movement, traveling. The 6 is all about harmony and love, healing, being in service, which actually, because I've been pulling some cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, which is like, Treues Herz is like kind of, what is the English version of it? Looks to me like a soulmate card, because we have the 4 of Wands. Doesn't need to be. It could be someone that is supporting you. Yeah. I think there's someone is going to support you. We have being ready and unfinished symphony. So there need to be something that you needs to come to an end in order for you to move forward. I would like to pull some of my affirmation cards. I'm protected. There's something that you want to head to, but probably something is holding you back because we have expressed your feelings in the Tower card. So you might be afraid that if maybe you're afraid to speak up about something because you are worried about the Tower moment. You know, the Tower is all about tearing old paradigms down or ending something. And you actually, it's kind of, you feel that it's so close because we have, after this, we have the 4 of Wands. So there really might be someone that is supporting you. And yeah, you know, we have here, I'm protected, the affirmation card, I'm protected, and unfinished symphony. There's something that you know that needs to come to an end, but you are maybe worried or afraid of speaking up about it. Just let me check. I trust my intuition is the next card. Yeah, actually, you know, we have here for the advice card, we have Mother Yourself. Okay, before I... And you know, I do have my Moonology card deck right here. And usually I'm laying it down like that. But this time I'm having it upright. And this is the card that I've been seeing. It's time to take action. Okay. I would really like to, in order for you to really give you a good advice on this topic, I would like to pull some chakra affirmations card. Oh. It feels like you're so close. I'm ready to accept support, which fits beautifully to this card, because there might be someone or something that is going to support you. I hear and speak the truth, and I deserve to be loved. Okay. I'm just reflecting on what deck I want to use. So what you should absolutely focus on within the next 7 days is, because it seems to me like this situation where you feel like you can almost feel it, taste it, touch it, what is coming after the step that you need to take. The recommendation, the advice here is actually to take a step back. Take a step back. Of course, express your feelings. I hear and speak the truth. If someone is asking you about your honest opinion, give it. Don't run away from issues, because you're so close. You really feel that you're so close, and in order to finish this symphony, you need to get in a state to be ready. And being ready, in order to be ready, you are asked to, first of all, mother yourself, pamper yourself. Gratitude list, meditation, absolutely. You need to be grounded. Drink more water in order for your energy to flow fluently through your physical body. What I would also recommend you is program your water. There are a lot of beautiful YouTube videos out there that are explaining you how to program your water. Basically, it's about that water carries memories. Water also carries memories, but basically it's about that water is having a consciousness. So when you are setting intentions before you're drinking your water, like saying things like, I'm protected, or I trust my intuition, or I hear and speak the truth, and I deserve to be loved. Because the words that you're speaking, they carry energy, and this energy is fueling the energy field of the water. The energy field, I don't really know, but I believe you understand what I mean. And you will absolutely be able, because in the moment that you are calm and collected and relaxed, you will create an inner strength and inner security for you to express what you really feel. So what is waiting for you seems to be something very beautiful, because we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is about, could be twin flame, could be soulmate, of course, could be love, of course, but it is really about celebrating life. It is a celebration, you can see here. And the thing is, another thing, the Six of Swords actually speaks about the six, and the Six of Swords speaks about harmony, community, love, and healing, being healed. So in regards to the Four of Wands, and the Four is about creating a foundation, or that there's a foundation for you, because this card says this is an affirmation for you. I'm protected. You are protected. Absolutely. You are protected by the higher realms. You are protected by Source or by God. Call it like you want it. It doesn't matter. But the point is that actually what is going to support you is what I believe, the Ace of Wands. Because deep inside of you, you absolutely feel the passion for this where you want to go. You are 100% sure that you're going to walk this extra mile. You know that you're going to walk. You are ready to walk this extra mile, whatever it might be. This is something, your determination. Exactly. You have the determination for walking this extra mile, for going this way, for tearing down this tower, however it might look, whatever it might be, if it is a relationship or a belief system about yourself. This could also be, maybe it could also be that you feel that you are not deservable of love, or maybe you're afraid to trust your intuition. It could be like that, because you know that this thing that you want to go to is very big, and it is like, it looks like your dream, because we have the Four of Wands as a celebration, but know that whatever this might be that you want to accomplish, or that you want to pursue, it is absolutely worth it, because you have the determination in order to do this. You are passionate. I mean, we have two cards with wands here. This wands is about passion. So just let me pull one last. Wow. This is beautiful. I'm getting chills. Show the world the real you. So, yeah. This is such a beautiful card to close the reading, really. So, what you should focus on the next 7 days is being good to yourself, being kind to yourself. Speak good words, and have compassion for yourself. Be patient with yourself. Don't be beat up on yourself if you are just right now not in the situation where you feel that you can express your feelings. And have a focus on drinking more water, and have a look on your nutrition. Maybe there are some things that you eat that are not good for you. So what is going to support you, the energies that are going to support you, is probably someone that is, I'm getting a kind of a soulmate vibe, to be honest. It could be a spirit guide, of course. We are also always supported in the higher realms from our spirit guides and guardian angels and archangels. So what supports you is probably a spirit guide, or someone that has some kind of a soulmate energy. What absolutely supports you is your determination. You know what you want, and you have already been planting the seeds for it. This is actually what is the Ace of Wands, or the aces in general are about, that this is a seed that you have been planting. Okay. Or maybe in order to reach this, you need to plant the seed by mothering yourself, not being hard on yourself. That doesn't bring you further. Absolutely not. Because this is actually beating up on yourself simply pulls you more away from what you actually want to achieve. So what I would recommend you is meditate, mother yourself, take a bath, go out for a walk, have some really good food. I mean, really good food. Drink a lot of water, drinking water and programming your water. Did I mention meditation? If not, meditate. Absolutely. Because meditation will really bring you in the perfect mental state in order to pursue what you want to pursue. And it is going to help you to ground yourself. Grounding yourself is very important for your lower chakra systems, in order to feel safe and secure. Yeah. And in order to finish your symphony, these things that you might have already started. So in the end, you're going to be able to take action on what it is that you want, tearing this old tower down, whatever this tower might be. Yes. So I think that's all. Thank you for watching. I hope that you liked the video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Leave a comment if you want to share some love or some feedback. Yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.